going to prepare a cabbage casserole for you today. And, I'm going to start with this head of cabbage. And I like to cut my cabbage kind of small. My mom taught me how to cut a head of cabbage, and I've always stuck to that. I have 6 children. So I was a taxi mom, and I was traveling from one baseball field to another baseball field and basketball goals. And I ran into another mom in the grocery store to get something for dinner that evening. And she said she was going to make something really quick, but it was good. And I was like, well, what is it? And she said, it's a cabbage casserole. I said, I never heard of a cabbage casserole. She said, girl, it is so simple. You'll have it ready in no time. About 45 minutes it'll take it to cook. I said, give me your recipe. And it was so simple. Just a head of cabbage, a pound of ground beef, and a can of cream of mushroom soup, and a little bit of ketchup. So I bought the ingredients, and I came home and prepared it. And it was a hit. And ever since then, we've been having it. And I like to use ground chuck because it has less grease, you know. I don't usually even put salt in this. I do use a little pepper maybe and a little garlic. You know, it's just your own taste. But the cream of mushroom soup has plenty of salt for everything. This is about 1/4 cup. And now I'm going to just layer this right over the top. And it might look like it's a lot in your pan, but the cabbage is going to cook down. You don't have to put any moisture. The cream of mushroom soup is all the moisture that you're going to need. The shiny side down. And that's so that the heat won't reflect off, but the dull side will cause the heat to go in. I learned that in home economics. I try to tell my kids that. You know, I always think of you as my daughter. Okay, and then we just put it in the oven on 350. And when it comes out, I'll slice some tomatoes and boil some corn, and then it'll be done. Go ahead. I'm just going to lift the corner first so the steam can come off so we don't burn ourselves. Meal complete.